And we're here. Good evening, nerds around the world. Welcome to episode 146 of the Nerds Unite as One podcast. I am your host, Paul English, and I've got a great crew of regulars that you know and love. It's Colton and Mike. How are we doing, man?
Howdy.
All right, so if you've been here for a while, you know we don't tend to do Valentine's Day themed episodes. We can't really, they've been hard to think of topics that fit the occasion. Plus, I think it's fair to say that none of us, I don't think any of us really care that much for the holiday. However, we have finally found a topic that we think is worthy of the occasion. So this is our first Valentine's Day themed episode. It's an interrogation, and we are going to be discussing our favorite love songs. So, you know how this routine works. Let's jump right into it. Colton, what's yours?
Earth Angel, Earth Angel.
Okay. Mike, yours is?
The Red Strokes from Garth Brooks.
Okay, and mine is Boys of Summer by Don Henley. All right, Colton, you're on the hot seat. Ready or not, here we come. Mike, what is your first question?
Now, when you mentioned the Earth Angel, are you talking about the regular old-fashioned version or the version from Back to the Future?
The version from Back to the Future.
That's what I thought.
I thought that was actually written for the film. I didn't realize it was a song before that.
Oh, no, a long time.
It's been covered, covered hundreds of times.
Okay, so Colton, my question is simple then. What is it about this song that makes it your favorite?
Well, it's a very sappy song, but that's the charm of it. I mean, it's a song that you can just imagine two people that are so doughy-eyed in love with each other, but you can't help but just smile when it's being played. Especially the final part of the song, you know, it just feels so uplifting. It warms even the coldest heart to love, I guess you could say.
All right. Okay. Mike, what's your second question?
Honestly, I don't really have one. I honestly, this song almost made my choice as well.
That's funny.
I mean, mainly because like in that scene in Back to the Future, when they finally kiss, every time.
Just the way Marty stands up, the way the music swells at that moment.
Exactly.
It's just like I said. It's like they say, I'm just a fool in love with you, and it makes loving fools out of everyone. I think that song, that cover anyway.
Yeah, I don't have another question too, so that was fast. Colton, you're good. Mike, you're up now. So Colton, what's your first question for Mike?
Okay, what would you say is your favorite part of this song?
I love the chorus, but for me probably the bridge, like towards the end of the song, is my favorite. You know, blues may be blue and the jealousy's green, but when love picks a shade, it demands to be seen. Ooh, yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So why is this your favorite love song, Mike?
I mean, it's a combination of the song is just really excellent. It's just, you know, basically taking love and like pure passion and making it just, you know, splashes of red paint across a canvas. But also the video, it's hard to find. Most of Garth Brooks' music videos are hard to find. But if you just do a Google search and you can find, like, I found a version that's got like Chinese subtitles or Japanese, I don't know. But it is a very striking video. It's kind of it has Garth Brooks in a purely white outfit, purely white cowboy hat, at a completely white piano with completely white room, and then just red paint just kind of finds its way to get splashed across it or just ooze out from the piano. It's very, very striking. It's an excellent video.
Okay, Colton, what's your second question?
Do you think this is a song that could work if it was covered by someone else, or do you think that Garth Brooks do you think he makes the song?
I mean, I love Garth Brooks a lot. He's actually the artist that got me into country music. So it is hard for me to say that his version isn't the best. But that being said, I don't see how this music song couldn't be covered by in like some other style. as long as you it starts off very very calm and peaceful, and then it just kind of kicks into a downbeat. So, if I mean if it can keep that kind of same style, I think it could still work. But
Okay.
it's hard for me to say it'd be better than Garth Brooks' version.
I'll have to look it up when we're finished. Sounds pretty cool.
Okay. So I guess my last question then, where do you remember where you were when you first heard it? Do you remember like when you first heard it?
It would either be when I first picked up the CD here, Garth Brooks in Pieces, or I might have been watching like CMT back in the day, back when it was actually still music television, much like MTV. And they showed that video, and that you see that video, and you will remember it. It is that striking. Just the uses of colors is just very vibrant on the pure white background. It's really cool.
What'd you say the song was called?
The Red Strokes.
All right, I'm bringing it up on my computer right now. Watch it after we're done.
All right, Mike, you're good. So I guess I'm up. Colton, what's your first question?
All right, my first question for you will be the same question I asked Mike, which is, what's your favorite part of the song?
Damn, that's I think it. I think it would have to be the guitar licks that Henley plays when he does it live. It has like it fits so well with like the Southern California vibe that he and the Eagles, which he's a member of, are known for. So it just fits so well, but it also fits it fits the song perfectly. It has a very feeling of like the wind in your face and just driving down the coast of palm trees everywhere, the beach and the smell of the sea hitting you. That's what I love about it, really.
Cool, man.
Mike, first question is?
I just like, what is it about this song that makes it a love song for you? Because I'd always seen it like Boys of Summer. I saw it as almost like a love song to baseball.
Well, I mean that is part of it, considering what the Boys of Summer are referenced to. But no, if you listen to it, it's really all about. It's a big one because baseball tends to be like a very romantic sport. If you look, a lot of like most romantic comedies or most sports movies do have a romance theme to it, and those tend to be baseball films. But no, if you listen to it, it's more like about remembering the times when you were younger and you had some just had a little, you were doing. I guess it's about the lost love of your youth and just knowing that, hey, no matter what happened, I'll always care about you. I'll always love you, no matter what happened. So I think that's really part of it. So, all right, Colton, did you have a second question?
Yeah, this is gonna be a little unorthodox, but if you could play this song in any movie, what would it be?
Oh, jeez.
I have an answer for that one, actually.
I don't not have one at the time. I'll think about it and maybe I'll have an answer for it on our next episode.
Okay, I just thought I just thought I'd give a bit of a different question than what we asked, what we've already heard. So, but yeah, well, what were you gonna say, Mike?
I was gonna say, you could probably fit it in Major League.
Well, I haven't seen Major League yet, so I'll okay. Mike, did you have a second question?
Yeah. I have it up on the on Wikipedia, and there have been a couple of cover versions of it. Have you heard either of these?
I heard one of them when I was at work, and I was like, "Oh God, what are you doing?" I mean, look, I understand. Sometimes covers are a good thing because it introduces a classic song to a new generation. But the thing that I didn't like about it is that you could tell. One of my favorite parts about the song is the use of the keyboards in this song. And what I didn't like is that they seem to like replace it with like a light guitar riff to it. I'm like, dude, the keyboard is such an essential part to it. And not to mention, Don Henley has got one of the greatest voices in music. Like a couple weeks ago, I was watching a video of him doing that song at like a concert just a couple of years ago. I mean, the man is in his 70s and he still sounds amazing. So I mean, trying to pay an homage to one of his songs is just, it's rough. There are some songs that you can try your best, but in the end you just can't pull off because in addition to the music making, it's also the voice behind the song that makes it so memorable. And Don's got one of those voices. All right, so
that's like a good one.
All right, guys. So that is going to do it. Well, that was a real. I'm kind of at a loss of words. Like, okay, did we do anything? No, we are all done. This was our show. So Colton and Mike, thank you very much for being here.
Happy to be here for this short but to the point episode.
Yeah, this was fun.
Indeed. Sure. All right, guys. So we will we'll see you next week for a special episode. I hope you enjoyed our first Valentine's Day theme one. So we'll see you next week. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.